Okay, this is Aaron again with Exalted Lamb 1, and I have my latest video. Man, I'm excited to get into April here because I mentioned it in my last series, the beginning of my last series, talking about February. I mentioned in one of my videos that it could be April. I just threw it out there a little bit because I've been dealing with this for a few years, that the twos and the fours and all kinds of things related to this are huge. And so I knew it was possibly April, and we also have the time going into spring for Passover and all this stuff. And now it's just lining up incredibly, incredibly. In fact, I have so much stuff for my research and stuff I've done for years and years that I just can't get into all. So I'm going to kind of go a particular direction. But I wanted to mention here this, I was sharing a lot about this, of course, in February, Valentine's Day, and the Super Bowl. This is Lombardi Trophy, and the Super Bowl and Lombardi Trophy and stuff is in the woman's head and stuff right here in the arm. All this stuff that I've been sharing, but it's for the second month of the Roman calendar, which is April, or the fourth month, which is April on the Gregorian calendar. That's what this is showing. And so I've changed it to this. This is massive, I think, to really get into this. So the Super Bowl is, of course, anything around the whole year. If you're looking at, 4th of July, you're looking at Halloween, you're looking at all these different holidays and the different events and stuff like that. They're all numerology and symbolic for a particular time frame for the birth of the Antichrist. And it's about deciphering all this. Okay, so this looks like this could be it. We'll see. Again, this is my best guess always. People... There's a lot of wackos out there, a lot of ultra-religious people that say, oh, false prophet and false prophecy and all that stuff. I'm just speculating. I'm speculating about what's going to happen. So get over it. Get over yourselves. And if you give me negative comments, you're gone in 2 seconds. Bye-bye. Okay, so anyway, so the time of the Super Bowl numerology of 2/9 through Valentine's Day of 2/14 is really the second month on the Roman calendar, which is April on the Roman calendar. Okay, that's what this is. Okay, so you got a 45th day of the year, which is in her face, which is the Valentine's Day on, for example, in the second month, whatever that ends up being, well, it looks like it's on the Roman calendar. And then Super Bowl 59 is because it's 59 days plus the Super Bowl date to get you to 4/9, the first day or the pre-day, and then 4/10 is the first day. I call it the first, it's kind of used out. I use it interchangeably with the first day. Pre-day is 4/9, first day is 4/10, or they're both pre-days, or the first days in a sense. So the April 9th is the 99th day of the year. Okay, so let's just keep going. I'm going to I'm going to kind of loosely go on to some of the stuff with the Super Bowl. I'm going to get into stuff with football and things like that. Showing the numerology and things and the symbols. But I kind of went a different direction. The Lord had me go to kind of have this message. So again, there's probably thousands of other things I can get into and a lot of other things, but I'm going to go this way. So I am Exalted Lamb 1 on Telegram. I have a link in the description box below if you want to sign up to get notifications. Unfortunately, YouTube turns off a lot of notifications over the years of people. I have now over 30,000 subscribers, and most of those don't even get notifications. They're turned off all the time. If you want to sign up for Telegram with Exalted Lamb 1, I'm on YouTube as the Exalted Lamb 1. But my motto has always been having no part in the worthless deeds of darkness, but instead exposing them. Ephesians 5:11. And so to expose them, you have to research and study and know them, know what the enemy's doing. It's a crazy concept to ultra-religious people that can't understand it, but, I'm going to try to explain it to people that don't understand this, that you have to expose the darkness. You have to know what the darkness is doing. Okay, so it doesn't mean I'm in the darkness or I'm part of the darkness. I'm against evil. I'm with the Lord Jesus Christ and the Father in heaven, and I'm against Satan and all his minions on earth and all the demons and everything else. So that's what I'm doing. I'm exposing the darkness. So get over yourselves if you don't understand that. Seriously, and go somewhere else. This is my house. Okay, so the rule of Kalel, I got to dive right back into that again. The Kabbalistic rule of Kalel states that one digit can be added to or subtracted from the gematria value of a word without affecting its value. This seems to modern ears to be a cheat, However, the Kabbalists explain the rule by pointing out that for them, 1 was not a number. The monad symbolizes the divinity and could come and go as he pleased, adding nothing and taking nothing away. Okay, this is important. I usually don't add a 1, but I can take 1 away. I usually take 1 away if I'm going to do that because it makes a point, and this is part of their rule in Freemasonry. Okay, the other thing I want to mention is how in this symbol is the first day of 4-9. Many ways, and the first attack day, but I'm going to start with this first day. So we have a compass and a square. First letter code is, I'm one of the few people, I don't know anybody does first letter code or last letter code. Compass and square. C for compass, S for square. Okay, C is 3, S is 19. And you simply go 3 plus 1 is 4, and 9. Look, the first day. And then I've seen a lot of people talk about this symbol, these symbols for Freemasonry, but they haven't really spoke about the G. The G is also added as G is 7, of course, and 7 is hiding 2 plus 5. So here we have the first day. Now to confirm that in another way, which is, it shouldn't confirm, but it does because it's what it's showing. It's showing many things. Okay, this compass is at 47 degrees. Okay, and then you have this square at 90 degrees. So you got 90. So that's hiding this as well. Now watch. So, and you can sometimes use the 0 as an O. It's hiding O, which is 15 or 6, or even 1 plus 5 in the 15 is 4. 1 from 5 is 4. Okay, but in this situation, we can get rid of the 0. Okay, so now look like this. We go 4, 9, 7. Oh, look, 4, 9, and then 7 is 2 plus 5. 4, 9, 25. See, it's in the words, or the first letters, and also the symbols and the degrees, okay, right here. So this is crazy, and I'm gonna get into more about that and show you how it's the first attack day and everything else. It's several numbers. It's literally the first day, the first attack day. It's the death of the Antichrist, and it's the rebirth of the Antichrist. It's all these things in that, but I'm not gonna cover every single thing. Now, predictive programming is a subtle form of psychological conditioning woven into the fabric of all mass media, designed to subconsciously. Well, before I say that, actually, let me say this. This is my definition. Now, I've seen some different definitions, and I've kind of morphed them together in my own and added my own parts and things. This is my definition of what I think predictive programming should be explained as. So let me say this again. Sorry. Predictive programming is a subtle form of psychological conditioning woven into the fabric of all mass media, designed to subconsciously program and or consciously acquaint the public with pre-planned societal changes, events, or ideas. These changes, ideas, or events eventually become reality largely because the public over time has already become programmed and or familiarized with them, accepting them as natural progressions, thus eliminating virtually all possible public resistance, commotion, or investigation. Okay, so everything that's done in mass media is from, symbols to gematria to, numbers, symbols, everything else is designed to take people down a path that they pre-plan. Okay, I'm sorry if you don't understand that, but that's the world that we live in. And the Kabbalists rule the world. These families that rule the world, there's 13 families, they rule the world, and then from them down, their minions in media, mass media, program people to what's going on, eventually getting to one world government, one world dictator, one world religion, all that stuff. That's all that ultimately their plans, to control every single being in a technocracy, basically. Okay, so anyway, so then I want to share again the rule of nines because it has to do with this video. Rule of nines, if you look at the event that happened, back as an example, back in 2001, 9, 1, and then 1, okay, you have a big 11. Well, in numerology, if you add 9 to anything, so you add this 9 to 1 and 1, for example, that date, okay, you have 9. So we had an 11, and now we're adding a 9. So 9 plus 1 equals back to 11. So anything you add 9 to stays the same. Okay, sometimes you use the 9 and it has a benefit for it to stay there, as in the message of this, okay? But then in numerology, sometimes you want to get back to, you want to hide this. They want to hide what this is. Want to hide what this is because it's really about the 11th day. People might be distracted by this, but it's really about the 11th day or the 11th attack. 11th day of the attacks, okay, that's coming, which is the birth of the Antichrist. Okay, lightning falling from heaven, Barack Obama. As Jesus said in Luke 10:18, I see Satan as lightning falling from heaven, or I see Satan as Barack Obama in Aramaic Hebrew. So, okay, so right here this is what I originally thought it might be in 2-9. Okay, that's the Super Bowl. But if you take the Super Bowl 59 plus 59 days, so this is the numerology of the Super Bowl plus 59 days gets you to 49. April 9th being also the second month on the Roman, and then the fourth month on the Gregorian. Okay, and also we had this a year earlier. So this is the 99th day of the year, 4-9. A year earlier was the 99th day of the year, which was 4-8 because it was a leap year. But still, this was a sign on the 99th day of the year that we had a year warning until this, the first day of this birth of the Antichrist. And all these things, these attacks are going to happen, crescendoing from the first day all the way down here through the 14th, going on to, it's really 14/16 days because you have a pre-day and a post-day. And I've been studying this for years and years, going on actually over 12 years, the concept of this timeline, but on YouTube for 6.5 years, because this is a process. Now, a lot of Christians and such out there, and truthers and everything, they'll focus on certain things, certain events, or especially Christians focus on only the rapture. Like, when are we going to get out of here? I mean, that's all so convenient for you, okay? If you're going to leave, I mean, the ones who believe there's a pre-trib rapture, yes, there's multiple raptures. In fact, if you want to see downloadable documents that talk about the three different subjects, about the 144,000, who they really are, the innocent children will be raptured first, and then also, about multiple raptures. Those are in documents in the description box below the title here. Just go below the title of my video here, in the description box below. In the very bottom there, you'll see those three downloadable documents. And these are scriptures regarding these subjects, and most Christians have no idea about them. I've been studying the Bible for 34 years, doing biblical research for 34 years. I know it very well. I know Hebrew, and I know Greek, and many other things. And I don't get into that. I could do videos on the stuff I know about the Bible and all that stuff, but that's not what the Lord wants me to do. He wants me to expose the darkness for His purposes, and to bring in people from the darkness, and use things like iPad Goat and things in the media and all that to expose the darkness and show that way. Some people use, they maybe use the Bible and try to figure out when the rapture date is. I'm not convinced that is that effective. And also, people that have been doing that for a long time, there's no evidence that what they're doing is working. I have hundreds and hundreds of basically most of them are symbolic events that happen on these exact days in symbolic timelines that have been happening for years. 1 through 14, first day through the 14th day. Okay, I've also predicted exact events on exact days. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know that, but I don't go through that. People are like, oh, what days and all that stuff, what events? I'm not going to you watch my videos, okay? I don't have to justify my existence. I'm out here to warn people, and that's what I do. And if I put out a video, it's because I believe this is the next possible time frame that this stuff will happen, because it's getting closer and closer. One of those key markers is the Pope. He's really struggling. They're showing, this is all an act, of course, but they're showing him really struggling, and then they're showing him on this balcony. I'm going to show you in a second here, and how it's all gematria and it's all symbolic and everything of him. He's going to soon really hit the skids really bad. They're going to say, oh, he's really bad. And that's going to be on 4-9, or the 99th day of the year, okay, right here. And then he's going to die down here, along with Sticky B.O., the 44th Pres, the Antichrist Obama, and also Trumpel. Okay, anyway, so this is, oh, by the way, this is the, from New Orleans, the Super Bowl. This eclipse was like a big bowl in the sky. Okay, it's really what that means. The Super Bowl is a big sign in the sky, a Super Bowl. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So the 99 day is massive. I'm going to show that to you. Okay, so but this whole timeline is super important because it's a progression of events that have to happen. The Antichrist has to die and then come back to life. The children, innocent children, who would be tormented and irreparably harmed and uh, by the events coming. Jesus is going to take them from the planet before this happens. And most people have no idea, including 99.999% of Christians, have no idea what the Bible says about it. That the innocent children, of course they'll be taken. Of course they'll be taken. God is not a sadist. Listen, yes, children have gone through things for all this time, for thousands of years. But that's part of being in mankind. But at the end, with all this torment and so that's coming, it's not to destroy innocence, it's to get to people to wake up. It's to show people, it's to wake up Israel, it's to wake up other people. There's multi things going on. It's a separating of the sheep and the goats, and there's so much stuff. The innocent would be caught in the crosshairs for no reason. So the Lord's taken away. I've really struggled with that for years ago. And then I'm like, Lord, you're going to do something. You got to. And then I was pouring through the scriptures, and then he was showing me where it's in the scriptures, the New Testament, Old Testament, the prophets and things about how Jesus is going to rip them away from the children like a lion. Rip away the children from their parents like a lion and all that kind of stuff. It's crazy. If you don't know this, I'm sorry, but it's there. But that's typical. Most people believe in churchianity. I believe in the following Christ and Jesus himself. I know him very well. Okay. So anyway, this is the timeline here. And then it's all listed right here. You have basically every day here as far as the twos on the Roman. April in the Roman is the twos, and then you add 59 days like Super Bowl 59, and you get to the fours, to get to the actual Roman April, the fourth month, okay, times plus 59 days. And so these events are crazy that are coming all on these different days. And again, they're pinned to the top of comments on this video. The latest events on all these days, and this is pinned to the top of comments with events, okay? So I want to mention this. This is the full moon, okay? It's going to be on the 12th/13th, depending on your time zone and everything, but it's massively significant. This full moon that's coming in April is not only the pink moon, okay? In iPad Goat, there's a pink flower that grows up out of two halves of an apple. If you're not familiar with iPad Goat, look it up, watch it. It's about a 7-minute movie, iPad Goat 2, okay? It's an occultic movie that's showing the birth of the Antichrist, and it's got symbols, and it's a bunch of timelines smashed together. It's basically telling when the Antichrist is coming for those who know how to kind of decipher. Like I've been doing this for a while, and the Lord's showing me how to decipher it from day one. That when I first saw it, I was like, he was showing me, I'm like, what is this? And he started showing me what this is saying, and this is important, and it's their playbook. So anyway, this is the full moon on the 12th and 13th, and it's very significant. It is Passover. It begins Passover in the Hebrew calendar, which is what Israel follows, and also the Torah calendar. And this is unheard of, really, because it's super, super rare for them to agree and match up exactly. They can be anywhere up to a month and a half off of each other, and they exactly match on this day, which is massively significant. And also, it lines up with the last day of God's creation calendar. Literally, full moons are actually the new moon. If you don't know this, the full moon is actually the new moon. God does not change like shifting shadows. The enemy uses shadows, so the full darkened moon, so the enemy used for Israel, and that's not what the Bible actually originally says. In fact, there's some translations that still say that the new moon is the full moon. It's easily provable. I've proven in the past. It's easily provable how the new moon is the full moon, and it's the lights. God is the God of heavenly lights, the lights of the stars, the sun, and the light of the moon. The full moon is a light in the sky. Okay, so that's talk about in Genesis about this calendar, and his timepiece is the sun, moon, and stars. Okay, and there's the full moon, the light of the sun, and the light of the stars. And then the scriptures of the Bible tell you when this year is going to begin and start, and when each month, starts by the full moon and all this stuff. Anyway, if you want to know more about that, Michael Shabbat has more details about that. I might include a link to his latest thing about this new moon for this year coming on this next year, and this ends the year. So anyway, it'll be in the description box below if I do that. So anyway, and then we have the 11th and 12th day, the tsunami days. Barack Obama falling from heaven, Satan cast out of heaven, falling down when the tsunami days happen. Is each significant day has a water breaking. It has to do with birth. So the first day, I'm saying most likely will be Oroville Dam bursting. As far as the United States is concerned, the first day will be Oroville Dam breaking, very possibly. The fourth or fifth day is Hoover Dam. Different days there's going to be some kind of dam or water breaking, and then a crescendo all the way down here is these massive mega tsunamis that hit both west and east coasts. Okay, so anyway, on that day, those 2 days, the 11th day of 220, which is really 420, 59 days later, okay, is Easter. Okay, Easter 420 this year, which is shown. I pick up right behind Lily. I'm going to show you in a second. And the Queen's birthday is 421. If she was still alive, okay, but that's normal. And that she has a lot to do with this because she actually gave some of her genetic code to produce Stinky B.O., the 44th president, who's a clone of Akhenaten. He's a clone of Akhenaten. I've shown that many times how he looks exactly like him. His gematria matches 100% to Obama, Akhenaten, and everything else. And she is technically, in a sense, with the genetic code, his mother. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Anyway, I'm not getting into all that, okay? So right here, this is Lily, okay, which is short for Lilibet, which is Elizabeth is what Lilibet is, okay? And this is the first month, second month, third month, fourth month, April, right here. And this is Stinky B.O. He's the only one with ears right here. He's ultraviolet. He has his leg in here. And then this is 420. This is Easter. And this is Lily. Has to do with Lilibet. This is Queen Elizabeth, who died a few years ago, when I'm going to show you how she links into this completely, 100%. And her birthday is on 421. By the way, 421, April 21st, is the 111th day of the year with 254 days left over. That's exactly opposite of 9-1 and the 1. The attack that happened back in 2001 is on the 254th day of the year with 111 days left over, and she was born on the 111th day of the year with 254 days left over. Exactly the opposite. Again, it's about the birth of the Antichrist. Okay, she's the exact opposite of 9-1 and then 1, the date that happened in 2001. Okay, and she's Lilibet or Lila Betty White. Anyway, the girl in white. Betty White is also, I got to get into that with her as well. She's also that. And she died at 99 years old, Betty White, a couple years ago. And she's that also. 99th day of the year is 4-9. Anyway, I'm going to show you this. So this is her. Look what she's holding. Okay, I don't know exactly what it is. It's I can't find that out, but it looks very similar. Look how the thumb and the forefinger here, thumb and the forefinger. She's this is her. I'm telling you. Okay, and then so from the Queen's birthday, 1926, if she was still alive, till April 21st, right here, April 21st this year is 99 years, hinting to the 99th day of the year, April 9th. And that begins the first day. She drops the apple and it rolls and does a roll and does a 14-day process, opens up. It's 14 days, basically. Every time this apple rolls, there's a spot on it, which represents the sun. It's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, all the way to the 14th day splitting. 11th and 12th day, 11th is on the leaf. It's the 12th day the apple splits, and then it produces a flower for the 14th day going to the 15th day. And I'm not going to go into that right now, but it's all there. It's in so many scenes that I've covered for so many years, okay? Okay, so then we have, again, 99 years, okay? And then I want to show you this here. What was the other thing here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so then her name is Lilibet, was Lilibet. In fact, Queen Elizabeth, but her father, the king at the time, called her Lilibet all the time. And Lilibet is 69. To just flip this 6 to a 9, and you have 99. Another example of that is when she died back in 2022. She was 96. Again, flip that 6 to a 9, you have 99. There's so many things about her with 99, and I'm just going to share some of them. So, for example, thousands gathered to salute Queen Elizabeth as Platinum Jubilee celebrations begin. That was on June 2nd of 2022, 99 days before she died. The first day of the Platinum celebration, the Platinum Jubilee celebration. So that's kind of a birth of that. And it was a 70-year thing, which has to do with Israel, 70 and all. Oh, so much stuff going on here. 99 days to her death. Okay, there's so much. Look, here's Prince William. Wow, Prince William. Not Prince William, Prince Philip. That was her husband. Okay, Prince Philip, he died on April 9th, the 99th day of the year. That is a coincidence? I don't think so. And guess what? He died on the 99th day of the year, April 9th, again, to make more of my point that that's the first day of Lilibet and Lily and everything. He died at 99 years old. Man, I mean, are you kidding me? And there's so much more, but I'm going to cover some of this. So the 99th day right here is 4-9, okay? And then, again, we have down here the 11th and 12th day, Easter, and the Queen's birthday. It's all here, man. There's so much here. There's so much here. I can't even cover all of it. But let me go back to here where it's the Super Bowl was on 2-9, symbolically 2-9, but that's really April, the second month and 9th day on the Roman calendar, and then April on the Gregorian calendar is 4-9. But 59 days support between those, and every day. And then look at this. Super Bowl 58 was on February 11th, plus 58 days because it was Super Bowl 58 was April. It's April 9th. Super Bowl 57 was on February 12th, plus 57 days because Super Bowl 57 plus 57 days from the date of 57, Super Bowl 57, April 9th. Super Bowl 56. Super Bowl 56 was on February 13th of that year of 2022. 2023, whatever it was. Anyway, plus 56, Super Bowl 56, plus 56 days, April 9th. See where we're going with this? And then I want to show you some other things. Let's go to Super Bowl 55, for example. We spell that out. You got, oh, look, first day, 4-9. 4, 2 plus 7 is 9. 4, 8 plus 2 is 10. 4-10, 1 from 4-10 is 4-9. Let's spell out Super Bowl 54. Super Bowl 54 spelled out again, 4-9. And 2-2-9 or 4-9. Stinky BO, Barack Obama equals reverse ordinal 2-2-9. And then we have 4-10. 1 from 10th of April is 4-9. Another way of doing it, Super Bowl 53 this way, 4-9. 1 plus 3 is 4-9. 4, 9, and then 7 is 2 plus 5. 4, 9, 25. Man, Super Bowl 52. Super Bowl is just itself is 4-9. And then 52 is 2-9. See how 2-9 is 4-9? I can give you 1,000 examples of these, but they're massive. And then even the next Super Bowl that would be, which is not going to happen, I believe. Well, we'll see, but it looks like that's my speculation. It's not going to happen because that was the last Super Bowl, Super Bowl 59, Super Bowl 60, which is coming up on February 8th of 2026. Plus 60 days because of Super Bowl 60. April 9th. Imagine that. Again, they're projectively programming you to April 9th being the first day, the birth of the Antichrist. And then even more to that point, okay, this Super Bowl is going to be in Santa Clara, California, but you see the Golden Gate Bridge symbolism right here, okay? And then you see this is a meteor coming in anyway, a false meteor, whatever they're going to say that comes in on this time. But that's to San Francisco, right there, the Golden Gate Bridge. And then San Francisco just happens to be, again, on the Roman calendar, backwards, 220. Okay, that's the 11th day, 220 and 221 on the Roman calendar. And then what's this? 12 plus 12 is 24. And how do you say 24? You say it 24. 12 plus 12 is 24. You say 24 or 420. Okay, so that's April 20th and April 20th. And April 20th and April 21st on the Roman calendar, but April 20th on the Gregorian calendar and April 20th on the Roman calendar. Gregorian April 20th, Roman Gregorian April 20th. See how this is all programmed into San Francisco? The tsunami will hit from Hawaii that will submarine, a Russian submarine, a Kula class submarine, which means shark, will hit the Helena slump underneath the east west zone in Hawaii with a nuclear Poseidon torpedo, all coordinated with both sides. One on the east coast hitting La Palma Island, and then one hitting Hawaii on the exact same time, hitting with this nuclear Poseidon torpedo, and they'll hit that on 420, and which is 420 on the Gregorian and 220 on the Roman, which is April on both for both. Okay, and that will cause a tsunami that hits and will destroy the west coast, including the Golden Gate Bridge that you've seen many, many, many times on movies and TV and everything else. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Even in the NFL is the first day and other things. NFL, N is 14, F is 6, L is 12. Okay, so then we bring the 1 down, okay, and the 4 down, and then 6 plus 1 plus 2 is 9. So we have 9, or we have 4, 9, or even do it backwards, 9th of April plus 1. So we have 4, 9, because rule of law you can take away any 1, so we have 4, 9, and then we have 9th of April plus 1 is 410. Again, the two first day, pre-day and the first day, all right there in that name. And then right here we have 4 stars and 4 stars. 44. What's 44? 44 is hiding 99. See how this? I picked a font that looks similar, how they look similar, but this is how they're hiding it. Most fonts they look quite different, but the idea of the loop being up here and the shaft being like that, 44, 4 is hiding 9. 44 is hiding 99. Again, the 99th day of the year, the 44th Prez. Stinky BO. 44 is hiding 99. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. It is. Okay, it's the one that's hardest for people to see or know, but it is. So the 99th, the 44 is hiding 99. The 99th day of the year is 49. The birth of the Antichrist, the first day is 49. Okay, and then if we look at this, 8 stars and a football. 8 stars and football is, look, it's 2-9. Remember, confirming that even more, 4-9. And then remember, 2-9 is April 9th on the Roman. And then what's this? So that's 2-9. And then this is 2. 7 plus 7 is 14. 2-14, the first attack on the Roman calendar. April 14th on the Roman calendar, okay? Also, that's 2-9. April 9th is also hiding 4-9 because it's 2 9s. Get it? 2 9s is 99. Another way it's April 9th on the Roman calendar, or 2-9 is hiding 4-9. 4-9 is the 99th day of the year. And then we have 2-14 is also backwards 4-21. 4 and then 21. 4-21. The birth of lightning falling from heaven on the East Coast time zone, 4-21. And it's also 2, 1 plus 4 is 5 for 25. So you literally you could have the 99th day of 25, because this is 2 and then 1 plus 4 is 5, 99th day of 25, or you can have 99th day and a birthday of the first day, and also 4-21, the birth of lightning falling from heaven, 4-21. You got the first day and the first attack day of 2-14. And 2-9. I mean, it's all there. Hopefully that makes sense. But it hits both calendars. That's how this works. The top 3 sports in America are football, basketball, and whoa. Whoa, there's a little error. Oops. Wow. I don't have this happen too much. This is supposed to say baseball. I didn't get to changing this to baseball. Wow. Okay, that happens once in a while. Hey, I'm human, that's, and even when I'm speaking, I mean, I make little mistakes when I'm speaking because I don't edit any of this. This is all as I'm inspired, or as I'm, or not inspired, because I could be tired or my throat's messed up or whatever. So this is all off the cuff. But yeah, this is supposed to be baseball. Sorry, baseball, 70 million. And there's so much in these numbers, I'm going to get into that. But the point is that these are ball. See, The other ones that are below this, the top 10, none of them have ball in their name, like soccer and this or whatever, even though, there's a soccer ball, but it's not called soccer ball, it's called soccer. Things like that, which is very low percentage of in the United States. I mean, it's worldwide, soccer's huge and everything, but that's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about America because it's programming from America to the world and everything else, because also America's Mystery Babylon will be destroyed to mark out the beginning of the tribulation. It's all the plan. It's been the plan for a long, long, long time. Mystery Babylon. Okay, so ball is hiding, for example, a football, but ball in general is hiding 2025, the exact year this stuff's going to happen. Watch. So 12 plus 12 is 24, right? Okay. And then this is 2 and 1 or 21. You can look at it as 2 and 1. That's fine. You could do it that way, or 21. And then you say 21 is 21. Okay. I'm just telling you, that's how it's done. So believe it or not, okay? Or, I mean, you can make this anything. When numbers are right by each other, they can make them anything. You could have, like right here, this could be 1212, or this could be 211,212. I mean, whatever. As long as they're side by side, they can make whatever you want. But this happens to be hiding 20, 21, and 24. Or, now watch this, 20, bring down 20, and then 1 plus 24 is 25. Or you can just take 1 plus 12 plus 12 is 24, so that's 25, and then 2. You have 225, which is 2025 also, but whatever. Hopefully that makes sense. So this is what I'm saying. This is hidden. This is how you're being programmed with these sports in America. Not only are sports completely rigged, and I've pretty much proven it, and other people out there have proven that sports are rigged, not completely, okay, because it's all programming. Football, for example. Now watch. This is insane. This is insane. Football, okay? Watch. Remember, we have 2025. Well, this is another way of doing it. You bring that to 2, and then 1 plus 12, and 12 is 25. Okay, so 225 obviously is 2025, but okay, that's one way of looking at it. Symbolically, it's not exactly spelled out as 2025 like that, but we can do it like this. Okay, now watch this. FOO, 6, 1 plus 5 is 6, 1 plus 5 is 6, 666. Okay, this is crazy. Now let's bring down this 20 right here. So literally, this is saying the birth of the Antichrist, or 666, Antichrist, on 20th of April on the Roman calendar, 20th of April, 25. Like I just showed you a few times, the tsunami that's going to happen on the 20th of April. This is on the Roman calendar. Now watch, it's not only this is something else. Now watch. So, well, let me just show you that. 20th of April. Sorry, yeah, 20th of April on the Roman calendar, 20th of April on the Gregorian calendar, separated by 59 days. Crazy. Look at this. Wow. Okay, so not only is this that right here is Antichrist on 20th of April 25 on the Roman calendar, it's also bring down this 25 and then get rid of this 0, or because we don't include zeros, you don't have to, or you can use it something else, but 2 plus 2 is 4, and then 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. So now we have the first day of the Gregorian calendar timeline for 9th of April 25. See how this works? You have the birth and a birth. The birth for lightning falling from heaven. Lightning strikes his dead body because he dies on the 16th and his report on the 17th of April. And then on the 20th of April is when he comes back to life with the Pope and everything else. Pope is his false prophet, but then it's also the birth for being the first day of the timeline and the form of a birth on 4/9, and so 20th of April and 9th of April, but on 2 different calendars. See that? This is crazy. I hope you makes sense. It's about the birth of the Antichrist in the Vesica Pisces. That's a Vesica Pisces, and so the football is a flying Vesica Pisces, which is a flying female area. Okay. This is crazy. I mean, this is what you people are being programmed with all the time. I'm not, because I see it and I know what it is, and I'm rebuking and I'm going against it. I'm speaking out against it on these videos and everything else in my life and everything else. Okay, this is what most people have no idea what's going on. Okay, this is different statues of Estare or Easter. This is the Phoenician goddess Easter, or Estare is really what her name was. This is a old depiction of Estare, and look at this. You see something that looks, I don't want to show that, but this is, I'm telling you, this is a Vesica Pisces, and look, that's fingers, and that's an opening of some kind. Okay, That is fingers. Then this one just happens to have 6 fingers on either side. Anyway, and then look, these concentric circles go to the female area right here, Astarte, and Astarte was a goddess. Astarte, which is where Easter comes from, it was a prominent Canaanite. Again, this is back to Canaanites. This statue right here, and Phoenician goddess associated with love, sex, fertility, war, and hunting. I mean, what? How do these equate? It's just crazy. But this is the Antichrist. This is a symbol for the Antichrist, because Stinky Bo, the 44th Prince, is a clone, and it is a hermaphrodite. It is a female. It's actually more female than male, but it looks on the outside to be more male. And that's all what this is about. This is so crazy. Okay, hopefully you see this. This is crazy. This is an all over. This is an Islamic religion. This tarot cards. This is even messed up Christianity. Okay, these symbols are everywhere. Okay, yeah. Look at this. Vesica Pisces. All kinds of artwork and I mean, comes from Lester Crowley and stuff, and this is in Christian symbols, so called. Okay, this is all over the place. This fish symbol and everything. And this female area, because it's about what's coming out of the female area. Okay, the birth of the Antichrist, the Vesica Pisces in the look at the Washington Monument, the National Mall in the middle of the National Mall in D.C. is the Washington Monument, and you got a big Vesica Pisces right there. Okay, and you got, this is a big phallic symbol, that's a big penis, and then this is a female area. Okay, and on either side you have the belly, which is the Capitol building. On this side is the death of the Antichrist. The Lincoln Memorial. Lincoln died, was killed. Lincoln Memorial he's very famous for being killed. Okay, this is all here. Now watch, Vesica Pisces. There's so much I could share with all this and any of this, but I'm going to just share a little bit. Vesica Pisces is first letter code VP, like vice president. Okay, is 416, the death. Like, let's say the Lincoln Memorial is over here on this side of the Washington, on the mall, the National Mall, and then over here's over here on this side is the Capitol building, which is a big belly, a pregnant belly that's about to give birth. Okay, and so 416 or 416, 2 plus 2 is 416, or flip the 6 to a 9, and you have 4, 9, and 4. 1 plus 9 is 10. The belly over here. Okay, and then even the Washington Memorial. Wow, Washington Monument. Okay, boom. WM is 23, 23rd letter, and 13th letter, and that's 23. M is also 1 plus 3 is 4. So that's the last day. You have first day, and this is kind of a middle day, the 16th/17th, and then the last day is 23rd and 24th of April. It's all right there, right here in the Vesica Pisces, in this Washington Monument, in this penis and this vagina ray. I mean, it's just crazy. This stuff's nuts. And this is what people think is okay. And I mean, this, we have the White House over here, and it's the top of a pentagram in the streets and everything. I mean, there's so much in this I've shared over the years. It's crazy. And so we have the Washington Mall right here, or the National Mall is called. Over right here is the Lincoln Memorial. Okay, and that's representing a tomb. That is the shape of a tomb. It's a tomb, basically. It's a freaking tomb. Lincoln Memorial, look, is 420. So that's his death, but they love opposites. So that's his death. That's representing the death of the Antichrist, the Lincoln Memorial, and Lincoln was killed, right? Shot. But that's opposite of that is 420. 420, the birth of the Antichrist on 420, the 11th day. And also the first day, the 99th day of the year. That's first day, birth, death. Okay, opposites. Now over here, and then so over here, so that's also pointing to the belly. This is a big belly, okay, a big belly with twins in it. By the way, the birth of the man-child up into heaven, and the birth of the Antichrist on earth at the same time. It's a big belly, and my wife had twins, and for this whole reason, that was a symbolic thing of that. I started talking about twins and all that stuff in my videos and stuff before we even conceived our twins, and God brought us twins, twin boys, for a reason. Anyway. It's just symbolic. It's crazy. And so this is birth here, and then that's 99th day of the year, April 9th, and then April 20th. Hopefully that makes sense. April's in the middle of 20. Okay, and then over here, U.S. state capitals right there, okay, and that's 2-8, or 1 plus 7 equals 8. 217 on the Roman calendar is April 17th, and then right here is 1 plus 3 is 4, and then 9 plus 8 is 17, and 4/17 April on the Gregorian calendar. April 17th on the Roman, April 17th on the Gregorian. And that's also we should be really pointing to his death. See how this goes in a circle? So this is opposite right here, the numbers for birth, but this is death. This is the numbers for death, but this is birth. See, it just goes in a circle. Hopefully it makes sense. And then numbers for the Washington, and then National Mall is what this is. Look, 421 backwards. 420 and 421. Oh, it just happened to be. Or how about this? National Mall, Washington, D.C. is where this is. And what it is. 99. See, 99. Birth, birth, death, death. Conception in the middle, death, and birth. It's crazy. Again, let's go back to ball again. 2025, for example. We have basketball. Okay, basketball, basket. Okay, 2, bring down the 2. 1 plus 19 is 20. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. And then bring down the 5 and bring down the 20. Okay, now this is crazy because we literally have April 20th on the Roman, 2025, 2025 or 2025, and 2025 again. There's a reason for this because 2 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. So you can get rid of this. You can get rid of that because anything you add 9 just stays the same. And then you have April 20th, 2025. I mean, look how obvious this is. We have two 2025s right there. I mean, it's not even that. Look, see, 20, 25, 20, 25, and then 2. Oh, 20, 2, and 5. I mean, and then this is 25, this is 2. I mean, anyway, this is crazy. And then I'm going to show you how this works. And then now, in this way, 2 plus 2 is 4, and we keep this, but now we're going to keep this as 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. We have 4, 9, 2025. See how it's 220 on the Roman for the birth on the 20th, lightning falling from heaven. And then next is 4, 2 plus 2, get rid of the 0, 4, 9, 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9, and then 2025 on the Gregorian. 4, 9, which is both birth. They're both birth. 220 on the Roman and 4, 9. See how this works? It's crazy. Just like 20th of April, 25, and 4, 9. And football. See, look, basketball is 2/20, 2025, and then 4/9, 2025, and then again 2/20, 20. It's the same. It's the same. Again, let's do ball again. Now let's do baseball. Wow, this is going to be similar. You think? Oh yeah, absolutely. Watch. Boom. 2 and 1. Bring that down, and then 19 plus 5 is 24. Now watch this. So we have April 24th, 2025. And then with rule of cloud, we take that one away. April 24th, that's the last attack day. That's the last attack day and that's April being on the Roman calendar. The second month of the Roman calendar, April 2/24, 20, or 1 from 24, like on Roman, Roman numerals is, like I from X. 1 from 24 is 23. So we have the 2 last days. April 23rd, 1 from 24 is 23rd, or take away this and you have the 24th, 2025. So we have the 2 last attack days. Or 2, 1 plus 2, 2 and then 1 and 2 is 12. 2 and plus 12 is 14, and then bring down the 4. And then we have the first attack day, 14/4, 2025. So we have the last attack day on the Roman, 2, 23, and 24, 2025. And we have the first attack day, 14th of April, 2025. Hopefully that makes sense. It's all programmed in here. It's crazy. Okay, and regarding baseball, here's a nugget Freemason. And there's his apron. Okay, what is this hiding? This is hiding several things. This is a Masonic, standard Masonic apron. You got right here, you got the compass and the square as an angled square right here. I'll show you in a second. And this is a home plate in baseball. Now this is the home plate upside down, because I'm going to show you that this is several things. This is a pyramid. It's a few things. Now watch this. Put a line right here and 2 lines right there. That's an envelope opened. It's also this is a closed pyramid with the eye on the top. This is crazy. Okay, watch. I mean, look at this. This is the apron. You've got mail. I mean, look at that. I mean, this is crazy. And it's an M from Mason. Okay, M is 13. 13 is hiding. 4 plus 9, or 4-9, which is 4-9, the first day. Okay, and this is all in so many things. But for example, in your mail, look at that apron. I mean, that's an M. That's a Masonic. It's several things. Now watch this. See, this is the more traditional Masonic symbol of that's the sun god, or the great architect, and that's the compass and square. This kind of a square has that rounded bottom to it anyway. And look, that's like a baseball diamond here. This is the baseball field here, okay, and it's called a baseball diamond. Okay, baseball diamond, that's what it's called, because the April birthstone is a diamond. So it's the birth of the Antichrist in April. Okay, we also have this all-seeing eye. Again, this is closed, but when it's open, most people don't know that a home plate is hiding a pyramid. So this home plate. So this is closed, and you pop this up, and you pop that up in the apron. You literally have the home plate. Okay, and what's at the top? Naturally, at the top of that, the all-seeing eye, and add a line right there. See, this is two-dimensional home plate, right? This is upside down, okay, but turn it upside down, and then you add a line right there, and you add a line right there, and literally you have a pyramid. This is what Americans are worshiping. They have no idea. They're literally worshiping it. So many people worshiping baseball. It's crazy. Okay, and here's the compass and square in another way. Now, I showed you in the beginning how it's 4-9-25, first letter code, and also in these here, okay, the measurement, or the degrees of the compass and the square, but also it is the first attack day, and the last attack day is also the death of the Antichrist. It's a bunch of things anyway, but I'm gonna show you how it's the 4-14, the first attack day. So you literally have the degrees of the compass, 47 degrees. The G is the seventh letter, and then degrees of the compass. I'm sorry, the square is 90. Okay, so now we're gonna color code these. So the 4 right there, 7 plus 7 is 14, and then we're gonna get rid of this 0 right here, and then 9 is hiding 2 plus 2 plus 5. 4, 14, 25. You're like, yeah, that's just just making that up. Yeah, right. Okay, now we're gonna take these and add them together. 47 plus 7 plus 9 is 144, or 14th of April. That's another coincidence? I don't think so. Okay, so see how baseball is 4-14 and 2-23 and 24, 2024, 2025. See, baseball. Remember that I said this was all symbolisms. There's so many I could share. There's so many symbolism of baseball with the numbers, the everything, and all the symbols. A bat. And the bat is the birth of the Antichrist. BAT is 220 and 221 on the Roman calendar is BAT. I mean, it's crazy. It's all there, bat. And that's why it's Batman. Anyway, I'm not getting all that. Okay, so then we have compass spelled out. Remember the symbols here, compass. We got a compass here. See compass right there. Compass spelled out is in reverse ordinal. 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. And then 8 plus 6 is 14. See, 4-14 and 4-23. 4-14, first attack day. Last attack day is 4-23 on the timeline. And then we have the square. 4, 8 plus 6 is 14. 4-14, 4-14. In fact, you got same as forward as reverse. 4-14, 4-14, first attack day. Then 4-14 plus 8 plus 1 is 4-23. 4-23. 4-14 plus 8 plus 1 is 4-23. First attack day, last attack day. And then the G that's in between the compass and the square is, like I said, 7, which is 2 plus 5. So we got 4-14 and 4-23, 2025, several ways. Hopefully that makes sense. And then now let's spell this whole thing out. Compass, G square, all spelled out. Compass, G square. We literally have, I'm not kidding, every day of the timeline. We have 17th of April, his reported death day. Lightning falling from heaven, his birthday, lightning striking his dead body on 20th of April. We have 14th of April, the first attack day, and it's also considered a birthday. And then we have 1 plus 22 is 23rd of April. And there's more here, because we also have O, remember, 0 is hiding O, and O is 15, or 1 from 5 is 4. So that can be a 4. So backwards, that's 4. 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9. 4, 9, 4, 14, 4, 17, 4, 20, and 4, 23, and other things. It's every major day, a set of days in my timeline. Compass G square. I'm telling you, believe it or not. Let me go back to the April birthstone. Is diamonds, okay? See the diamond here in Superman? Because Superman is really the Antichrist. Okay, the blue man that's flying around. The guy that soaks up the sun, the radiation from the sun. He's the sun god. Stinky Bo, Akhenaten, sun. Anyway, so many things. So this diamond is the month April, which is the 4th month, and then this S for Superman, first letter code for Superman, is 19. Again, 4, 9, and 1 plus 9 is 10. 4, 9, and 4, 10. 4, 9, because really close, take away the 1. 4, 9, and 4, 1 plus 9 is 10. 4, 9, and 4, 10. And then, oh, hey, that is an I for a snake. See that? That's a snake. That's the I. That's a hidden snake. This is a hidden snake in the year, the snake, okay, year of the snake. So April 4, 9, and 10 in the year of the snake is this April 9th and 10th. We're in the year of the snake on the Chinese calendar. Another calendar. Imagine that. Okay, anyway, this is crazy. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. More evidence that 4/9's massive to the Antichrist and Superman. Superman's birthday, February 29th. And that numerology is 229. Well, what is that? 2 plus 2 is 4, and then 9. Oh, 4/9, the birth of the Antichrist on 4/9, the first day, the pre-day. Okay, and then 229 just happens to be Barack Obama. Yeah, right. Sure. Okay, anyway, and then Superman's debut date is April 18th, 1938. April 18th is 4/18, or 4, 1 plus 8 is 9. Oh, 4/9 again. There's a bunch of these all over with Superman. Even the colors, believe it or not, yellow, red, and blue equals 49 in different ways. I can't do everything. I mean, there's just so many things. So does Lois Lane. There's so many things. It's just, I'm not getting into all of it. Okay, now, and then watch this. This is crazy. From the debut of Superman to the first birthday of the Antichrist, the first day of the timeline, which is 4/9 again, 4/9 here, is 31,769. Well, that's a unique number because it's a prime. 31,769 is a prime. Why does that matter? Well, because it's the 3,416th prime. Watch, 4. 4. 3 plus 16 is 19. 419, where do we see that before? 419, see, 419, 49, and 410. Oh, that's another massive coincidence off the charts? No, because they're all over the place. Again, there's probably another 20 I have I'm not going to get into because this would be much too long. Okay, anyway. Okay, back to ball. Back to ball again. Well, here's a little different version of it, a balcony. A balcony. In fact, if you go back, this L is 12, or 1 plus 2 is 3. So balcony, balk, C is still 3. So we still keep the integrity of the ball, okay, because, again, right here, 1 plus 23 is 24. Now we just have the rest here, Oni. Okay, watch this. And I'll show you why this is important and why this matters. Okay, again, we'll just do this. 15 plus 1 right here is 16. Bring down this 4, and then we have 25. So right here, we literally have 2025. Again, we have 2025, 16, 4, 25. That's the death of the Antichrist and his false prophet on the 16th of April, 25. Again, can be 9, okay? And then you get rid of 9. So you have 16th of April, 25. It can also be other things, like I showed you before. On the Roman calendar, the 2, and then, there's so much here. But I'm not getting into that right now. Because a few days ago, on March 22nd, 322 Skull and Bones, because he's going to be dying soon, okay? He is the great white poop waving. on a balcony. Again, balcony. Okay. Everything they do is all gematria, is all symbols, it's all predictive programming. Everything, everything. He did this on 322 right here. Okay. And he's doing the wave. He's doing a little wave symbol. Okay. And it's called also a wave. And it's a wave. Okay. 322 because on 322, March 22nd, add 9 days and you get to the last day of March, 331, and you add 9 days again and you have April 9th. 9 9. So add 9 days, you get to the last day of the month, April 31st. And then 9 days from April 31st, March 31st, March 22nd, add 9 days, March 31st, add 9 days again, you have April 9th. See, 99. He's Mr. Just like the Queen is Mrs. 90, Miss 99, Miss 99, whatever. He's Mr. 99. Oh, so many ways, and I'm going to show you, but I'm just going to show you some. But also, balcony is also. So wait, let me show you this. Okay, so we have basically what's going to happen on the 99th day of the year, 4/9, is his health's going to really. They're showing, oh, he's better. But on what I'm predicting on 4/9, again, this is my prediction. I'm predicting it's speculation. Okay, it's speculation based on the numbers, based on all the things the breadcrumbs the Lord gives me over the years and recently in the last few weeks and all this stuff. Okay, so his health is going to drastically decline, even more than it was before, and he's not going to be on death's doorstep on 4/9, the 99th day of the year. Okay, and then he's going to die, thus balcony, on 16th of April, 25. Okay, and then he's going to come back to life as the false prophet with Stinky Bo, the 44th Pres, for Pope Francis, which is 221 backwards, or April the second month, 21st day, which is the 12th day, April 21st on the Roman calendar, and he's doing the wave. Pope Francis waves. See, waves? He's doing waves. There are going to be waves on 420. 221, and which is also 421 on the Gregorian, and 220, which is on the Roman, which is 420 on the Gregorian. 420, April 20th, April 21st on the Roman, backwards, doing the wave. The wave, get it? Hopefully it makes sense, okay? And also, Pope waves from balcony is 4, 16, and then 7 is 2 plus 5. 4, 16, 25, and 4, 16, 7 is 2 plus 5. 4, 16, 25, 4, 16, 25. The death of the Pope. Pope waves from balcony. You also have Pope waves and balcony, so you have the two subjects and an action without the from. They do that also. And look, 4, 9, and 4, 10. And 4, 16, the death day, plus 1, the reported death day. 4, 16, and 4, 17. Oh, that just happens to be that? No, I don't think so. And then, this is even more crazy. Okay, the day the Pope and Obama met in Washington and everything, and Pope addressed Congress and unheard of and all that stuff. Okay, it was 9/23/2015, the 266th day of the year with 99 days left over. And then the first day of when the Pope's going to have his health drastically reduced, is going to be he's going to be on death's doorstep, the 99th day of the year, 4/9, with 266 days left over. And by the way, if you didn't know, the Pope is the 266th Pope for the 266th day of the year, 9/23/2015, and for the day with 266 days left over, 4/9, is the 266th Pope. And is Obama the 99th president? See, he's the 266th Pope. Is Obama the 99th president? No, he's the 44th president, but what I showed you earlier is that 44 is hiding 99. So you literally have, in the day they met, the 266th Pope and the 44th hidden as 99, 44th president hidden as 99, and the first day when first day of the Antichrist birth, Antichrist Stinky Obamazels, anyway, the abomination, the Obama nation, okay, 266th Pope and 99 for Stinky the 44th president, which is hiding 99. Hopefully that makes sense. Wow. Okay, to prove that even more, that the Pope is Mr. 99, here's a few. I have more, but I'm just going to leave it at this. The ones I have. The Pope of 99%. The first Jesuit Pope may be deeply conservative on many issues, but his religious order is cause for hope. The Pope of the 99%. 99. Oh, Pope says Jesus wants us to go out and bring in the 99. It is the 99 who are missing. We've got to go out. We must go to them, the Bishop. 99. Francis's 99 sheep. You can read that. Anyway, it's crazy. This is crazy. And then there's so much I could share with you. The Pope traditionally wears a pectoral cross, a large cross worn on a chain around the neck to distinguish himself as a high-ranking member of clergy. Okay, see what's that? A pectoral cross, 99. And there's so many. Look at this. So many quotes out there. This is a quote he said about the Russia-Ukraine war. Oh, look, it's in quotes. Oh, it's a 99. Oh, it just happens to be a 99 secretly. Here's another one. Oh, look at that. Look at the 99 in quote. It's a quote, but where's the other part of the quote? Where's the end quotes? There's 99. See? I mean, believe it or not, it's there. It's there. And then the great white poop fully inflates before he attacks. See, he's about to attack. He says, "Yes, my pretty. Yes, I'm the great white poop is about to attack." Anyway, I want to end it with that. So I want to thank you, everyone who's ever supported this channel and everything. Man, the 99 thing is huge. Hopefully I've shown that to some degree. I didn't want to make this a super long video, a little shorter video for a change as well, so it can also be shared and everything too. Please share this with anybody you can. I mean, this stuff's coming soon. His health is not gonna. This is all planned, pre-planned and everything. His health's not gonna last much longer. It can't, because it can't keep dragging this out. And we're gonna have a bunch of things with the first day as well. Look at my timeline pinned to the top of comments. We're going to have another attempt at the peace agreement between Russia and Ukraine, Zelensky and Putin, and it's going to look like something's going to happen, but it's going to backfire like it symbolically backfired recently on the first day I had before. Okay, this is crazy, but they're going to redo it this time, and other things. Look at my timeline events. Also, man, I haven't covered a lot of other things. Maybe I'll do it in a part 2 or whatever. So, anyway, I want to thank you so much, everyone who's ever given to my family and this ministry. Thank you so much. So thank you. This is my time to thank you, everyone who's given, the regulars and the new people all the time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you 1,000 times over in this life and the next for any gift that you've given. And I also want to thank anyone who's can give. We're always need, of course. This is never where I get donations. This is what I do, and I receive donations. This is what the Lord wanted me to step out years ago and say, "Hey, I'm just going to trust you." He wanted me to say, "I want you to trust me," and just I want you to 100% do this, to warn people and do research and do what you do, because I don't want you to split your time with a job and everything. Even though I could do that, and I've done some stuff on the side. I even do some stuff on the side as I can. And I've been doing some things on the side, but it's just not enough. I have to do a little bit more because I'm not getting as many as I could, donations as I could. But it's always a struggle. It's trusting God completely all the time. I've been doing this for 20 some years, trusting God completely on everything. Even when I had different jobs and stuff, it's been this massive trust. Go here, do this, do that, and stretch and trust and wait for stuff to come to you and everything. And so, but anyway, if you're able to give, my family really needs it all the time. We need it right now, all the time. Thanks for gifts recently to cover my rent and everything. And my rent's coming up again if this doesn't happen, and I'll need and food and everything else. So if you're able to give, links in the description box below for PayPal. Also, you can sign up with Zelle if you haven't, bank-to-bank transfer. I have a P.O. box as well. Please, thank you so much if you're able to give. And please share this video. And please, with everybody, they'll at least learn some things if it's not the exact time. Again, this is my best speculation. It may be right on 100%. We'll see. We'll see in a couple weeks. We're so close. We are so close. So, okay, I'll leave it at that. man, God bless you. This exalted Lamb won. Over and out.